What is up, guys? Basic Battles here, and I just got done watching Benoit Saint-Denis beat up Dan Hooker. And I also want to talk about the future of the lightweight division and BSD's next matchup. He called out Arman Saryukin, and I think that is the fight they're going to make next, sadly for Arman. Now, unfortunately for Arman, he's only got a couple options. And when I say a couple options, I mean it as literally as possible. Two options. He can either A, wait a while for a lightweight title shot, or B, keep fighting contenders. And honestly, I don't see why he's not going to take a BSD fight. Now, BSD is on a 3-fight winning streak, a pretty impressive one at that. He beat, well, I just said impressive, and I can't even remember who he beat. He beat Rufi, who just got a big knockout win over Fazeev, which is very surprising. A good win for him and an amazing bounce back. He got a win over Dariush in 7 seconds, I think it was. And then tonight, he finishes Dan Hooker in the second round with a KO. TKO on the ground, he landed about, he landed like 60 ground strikes in that second round. It's probably more. And yeah, Arman Saryukin is the #1 contender, but sadly for him, the champion above him is not going to fight him next because there's an interim champion in Justin Gaethje, and that will probably be the main event of the White House card, which should be stationed in July, giving plenty of time for Arman Saryukin to fight another contender such as BSD, who's very active. How the fight will go, I don't know. I think I'll pick Arman. BSD is very susceptible to getting hit in the body especially, and that's one of Arman's specialties with his body kick. He's very fast, very powerful. He's grappling, he's strong. He's going to nullify BSD's pressure wrestling pretty quickly. It's much quicker than BSD. I just think it's a bad matchup for Benoit. So I do think Arman will be willing to take it, will be willing to put another name on his resume, further solidifying that he should get the title shots, and I think he should. Sorry, Gaethje, but I know interim titles, I just don't know. Should have been Arman for the interim title, but whatever. Gaethje's one last hurrah, and then I think if he beats Benoit, that'll be his last contender fight before his UFC title shot. But yeah. Honestly, I don't have anything really left to say about it. Lightweight's very interesting. As for Dan Hooker, I guess, I think you give him... I saw a suggestion from a group chat member that I'm in that that Dan Hooker should fight Mauricio Rufi after his performance tonight. I don't mind that fight at all. Honestly, I do want to see Rufi's grappling checked a little bit, so I'm thinking more Gamrot. I feel like he got an undeserved shot up the rankings again after getting mauled by BSD. So I think they're going to definitely play favorites with him. I think Hooker is probably the next matchup for him, but I'd like to see Gamrot instead, but we'll see. I don't think that's going to be the case. So yeah, that's probably what's next for Dan Hooker. Journeyman Hooker is on a skid right now. I think it'll get worse if he fights Rufi next. But we'll see what's next. That's my thoughts on the lightweight division. You guys tell me your thoughts, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.